What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Latest news coming out of World Rugby is that Argentina have decided to pull out of their Rugby World Cup bid in order to support their fellow Tier 1 nation, Australia. The reason, obviously, for this is to help Australia during their current financial situation which they are in. Obviously, Australia had their board meeting not too long ago where they stated that they were in a 9.7 million debt and could get even worse to the hundreds of millions due to this pandemic that is just obviously affecting everyone's lives. Argentina announced a few years ago that they were going to go and apply for the Rugby World Cup 2027. In 2016 this was announced, and to bring the Rugby World Cup to North America for the very first time. And it would have been a great occasion because we all know the beauty that Argentina has to offer the world. And it would have been a fantastic occasion to allow a World Cup there for the first time, because that's the whole point of the sport, is to bring rugby to these communities that haven't experienced the World Cup, and to ignite the passion and the excitement around fans around the world, which we've clearly seen in Japan. When the World Cup was brought there, it just brought a whole different vibe and created one of the greatest Rugby World Cups we've seen in a very long time. So the excitement is definitely there, and it could have done the exact same thing in Argentina, but they have decided to pull out to assist Rugby Australia so that they can go for the so that it can help assist their financial situation. It seems like Australia are the only teams in the running for the 2027 Rugby World Cup, so that this can be a way of assisting them. It will only be announced in 2021 who the official winner is, but at least that we're moving in a direction where one can assist this nation in order to try and build back the rugby that they are so well known for. Australia hosted the Rugby World Cup in 2003, where England took it, and what a World Cup that was. It was a great memory. One of the first World Cups that I really got myself invested in. Although I was a lot younger, I still remember the days when Johnny Wilkinson did the drop goal in the final, Australia playing in the final, South Africa not being in the greatest state in 2003. So it was great memories for me, although the Springbok memory wasn't, but it was a time when it ignited the passion of rugby, when I'd go kick a ball outside and play with my schoolmates, the sport and everything. All good things came from it. So I think it's a great opportunity. And firstly, massive respect to Argentinian Rugby Union and the government in Argentina for going on and doing this. I mean, I think it just shows what sports, and why I love sports and the passion that sports has to offer, that in times of need you are enemies on the field, but you can be brothers off the field. And respect to Argentina for doing that, because we all know this money could have helped rugby, Argentinian rugby, help develop the communities, help bring in massive tourism. We know what it could have done, and a huge amount of respect to the nation for backing out and giving Australia an opportunity to try and fight back their current financial situation. Now, obviously, all the nations are going through tough situations right now, and people might say, but what about Argentina and all that stuff? Unfortunately, Rugby Australia are in such a bad state that they are really not doing well, and the future does not look bright for Rugby Australia. Hence this opportunity to kickstart the World Cup in Australia in 2027. So let's hope, fingers crossed, that this can happen and this can help assist and bring rugby back to the nation, because we all know it's very much needed. But respect and all the love to Argentinian rugby and the country for what they've sacrificed in order to assist Rugby Australia. It just shows what sportsmanship and sport is all about. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.